Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel BIM for Construction. So Navisworks and Revit tutorial series we have just completed. So if you haven't watched, I will request you to go and check out my playlist section before proceeding for this series. So in this series we will be basically discussing about the interviewer questions that can be asked you while you are giving for any BIM jobs. Okay, so what kind of MCQs question will be there, or if you are having a tool test, then these questions will gonna help you also. So first of all, if you haven't watched, I will request you to go check out my Navisworks tutorial series, Revit Architectural and Revit tutorial for beginners. So I will be taking most of the questions from the Revit tutorial for beginners, because in this series I have explained all the basic concept in very advanced level, like levels, grid, central file, visibility graphic, project browser, Revit snap settings, all types of plan views, parameters, all topics I have discussed in very details. So let's start the interview series. So this is our part first. We'll be continuing this series up to part 6 and 7. Okay, so let's start with the question number first here. So as you can see here, which browser organization scheme related to sheet can be deleted? So this question is basically asking, when you are working in the Revit, you are having sheets, you have created multiple sheets. To organize those sheets, you will be using project browser organization one scheme there. Okay, that scheme can be depend upon the drawn by, can be depend upon the issue date, can be depend upon the sheet prefix, or any of other parameters that you have created. So let's see what it is saying. So here I have one project open. Okay, so this is my 3D view. So here in the project browser we will be having 3D views, we will be having legends, we will be having schedules, then we will be having sheets. Okay, so basically if you want to organize, like if you want to organize the floor plan in a basic manner, or if you want to organize the schedules or sheets, you need to use the project browser organization. For that one, you can simply click on the views here, right click, and browser organization you can access from here. Okay, and other option is also there in views. Here in the user interface you can again use this option from here also, project browser organization. So as the name itself suggests, the browser here, project browser, you need to organize in a particular manner as per your requirement, then you have to use this tab. So for the sheet, that question is asking which browser organization scheme related to sheet can be deleted. So we have to mention which can be deleted. So by default, basically these three will be available for you, and you can create as much as per your requirement from your end by creating the shared parameters or the project parameters. So if we go here, views, the question is asking for the sheet one. So we are having sheet. So by default you can see all drawn by issue date sheet prefix, 4 options are available there. So what does it is doing? Let's say right now you can see my sheets are organized based on the author. Okay, let's say I want to organize them based on the issue date. So you will be seeing one difference here. See here, now the sheets are organized based on the issue date. Okay, so my building A and B, this is my building A, this is my building B. So both drawing I have prepared in which both the building it is showing. Okay, and next, okay, here I didn't place the building right now. So next plan I am having the building B here, you can see. Okay, that is my building B, and in the next plan I am having a building A. So you can see here building A in this plan. Okay, so the issue date for each, right now you can see the sheets are categorized, organized based on the issue date. So the issue date for this one is different, that is 12, 23, 25. For the B it is different, for the AB it is different. That's why the sheets are organized into different dates. Let's say if this A date also I am giving to B, so you can see both AB will be under 1 here. Let's say we have submitted, we have issued those drawings on the same date. Okay, so A also I am having 12, 23, 25, and B also in the issue date I am having at the same time. Okay, the same time. So you can apply. After that you can see in the same date we are having both building A and building B. Okay, so this is the project browser organization, and you can organize the sheets, views, schedule as per your requirement. And the question that is asking, can you delete? Yes, we can delete. Here you can see option is there to delete. If you want to delete drawn by, you can delete. If you want to delete sheet prefix, you can delete. This one also issue date you can delete, okay, and all option will not be available to delete, but all three this you can delete. So the answer to our question is all of the above, all three we can delete. Next question, which file allow you to start your project with a specific content and settings preset the way you need them? So the answer is very simple. Whenever you are starting a project, if you need to start the basic from the base, so you need a project template. Okay, that project template can be shared from your client side. That he shared particular project template for the plumbing file, he shared particular project template for the HVAC file, for the architectural file. Okay, so whenever you are working, you are opening a new model, okay, new project, you need the project template. Okay, so this can be shared from your client side, and this is the basic base of our Revit project that we need. Okay, so the answer for the second question is project template. Moving on to third question, where we can find Keynote setting to import .txt file. So for this one, we will be having in option annotate tab Keynote setting. So basically first we will be understanding what is Keynote file. So Keynote file, with the help of Keynote file, your whatever you have modeled in your project, let's say this building, we are having architecture walls here, we are having windows, we are having doors, we are having floors. So all the elements that we have modeled in this project, we can give a specific code, a unique code to each element, okay, based on the materials. So Keynote is what is similar to like master format. It is giving a unique specific code to each elements that you have drawn in the Revit project based on the material. Okay, I will be showing you one example. So if you go to annotate, okay, annotate, then Keynote, and here in the Keynote setting you will found the location from where it is taking the Keynote file right now. Okay, so if I will show you here, you can click on the view tab. So you will be seeing easily here, let's say door and windows, okay, 08000. If we will be going further into these branches, you can see further doors and windows are classified based on the material, like metal doors, wood doors, especially doors, windows. Okay, if you go to window again, window will be again described into steel windows, aluminum windows, wood windows. Okay, so basically client use this data, Keynote data, so they will be making the cost estimation based upon the types of material used in different elements. Okay, so to give this, how we are giving the tag, so for that one particular you have to go to your plan. Okay, then you are going to Keynote again. Here you will be choosing Keynote, also you can define from your end. So to understand the full concept, you can check out my this tutorial. Here I have also uploaded the video regarding the Keynote. This one you can check, mastering Revit Keynote. Okay, so simply you will be giving here, let's say element Keynote, you can simply place the Keynote here. So you will be seeing, okay, some note we have to give to give that element Keynote. We have to select the element, let's say window, edit type. You will be seeing one parameter here, Keynote. Then this parameter you have to give as per your requirement. Let's say this is wood, this is window, and this is let's say aluminum window. I will be selecting here, apply. Okay, okay, understood. So this Keynote we have to give here. Okay, so actually I think we have given Keynote to some other element. So let me pick the window with the help of tab. So you can see here now the Keynote number is available there. So whatever windows which is made up of the aluminum, metal, or whatever material you have selected, you have to give the same element tag. Okay, same Keynote tag. So that's how it is working. And moving over to next question, so this is the path in your C drive location in your PC where you will be finding the Keynote file. Okay, so if you want to replace, you can replace your Keynote file with the updated from the client side. Next question, identify the image. This image you have to identify. So if you go to collaborate, this one, okay, this one by mistake the name is already mentioned here, so you will be getting the answer itself. This is coordination review. Okay, so if you are going to your Revit project, say in the collaborate, you can see here in the coordination review we are having this icon. Okay, so basically coordination review, what does it mean? I will be showing you one more example in the next question. There will be a question regarding the coordination review in which I will be showing you the example, what does it mean and what is the use of this coordination review. So for now, icon you have to summarize some icon which is related to copy monitor, coordination review. Basically these questions are asked in the interview questions also if you are giving MCQs. Next question here, we can find the select by id from which tab. Okay, so whenever you are working in the Revit project, okay, or you are coordinating your model, you are checking the clashes with the help of Navisworks, then you have to again check that particular element in the Revit. Okay, so what we are doing, we are copying the element id from the Navis. Let's say I am showing you one example here. Okay, so that select by id option, where it is available, this is available in the Revit. Okay, so you have to copy that element id, then you have to come to manage, and in the manage link you can see here select by id option is available. So you will be copying the element id from Navisworks and again pasting here, and you can found that particular object. Understood this one? Okay, then moving, let me show you one example here. Append. So I am appending one water supply file here. So you can see this is my water supply. I have two model right now with me. Okay, so this building I am having this Navis water supply. I am selecting this pipe, then in the properties I am checking the element id here. Okay, so element id, yes, here element id, copy this, copy value. We will be going to the same Revit project here. Okay, and let me hide all other links, hide, then in the manage select by id, paste, show. So it will show you the exact pipe that we have clicked in the Navisworks itself. Okay, understood? So this is by copying that element id from the Navis and pasting in the manage id. Under the manage tab you can see that same pipes here in the Revit also. Understood? So our next question is, so this one we have discussed. Okay, sixth question, which is used to specify default line weight, color patterns and material in all view. So if you want to change, let's say we'll be taking the example of wall. If you want to change the color or the line pattern or the material or the line weight of the particular wall in all the views, not in the particular view that you are viewing, you want to change those properties in all the views, then you have to use the object style. Understood? So for that one, let me show you one example. Okay, so this is our building B here, then we are having building A view. So we are having different floor plans. Okay, for building A different floor plan, for building B different floor plan. So if you want to change the line color, let's say from black to green for the walls, okay, you can use the filter option here. Also you can manually select and change the color also, but this one will be affecting only in the building A floor plan, not in the building B. But we want to change in every view. For that one you have to use the object style. Object style are the global settings. So whatever changes you are making, you will be keeping here, all those changes will be globally applied in all Revit views. Okay, so let's say wall, from here I am selecting and changing the color from green to, let's say, black to green. So you will be seeing that in this building A floor plan also color changed, and building B plan also color changed. Okay, so for our this question answer is, let me turn Control Z again. So for this one our answer will be object style. Next question, drafting fill patterns are based on the scale of the view. So let's see if drafting patterns are based on the scale of the view or not. So here this is our one ground floor house plan, that is our building B. You can see the building B, we are having a ground floor sheet here. Okay, let's say this one we have created field region. So I will show you how to create. You have to go to annotate, then in annotate you are having an option to create field region. Okay, I am selecting rectangle, and let's say we have created one field region here. Okay, so now if I am changing the scale of this view, let's say I am changing it from 38 by 1 to 14 by 1 inch. So you can see we have reduced the scale. So as per that, you can see the field region also changed. And let me turn it back to the same view. So you will be seeing again the field region is changing as per the scale size. Okay, so for that one we have to tick the next answer. You can see here the answer true. Okay, so drafting fill patterns are also changing as per the scale of the view. Next question, which parameters can be used to report the value of one parameter to another parameter? Neither can be accessed in element nor can be used in schedule. So for this one, we are having a very simple answer, that is global parameter. I will show you in the Revit also. So for that one also, I have created a very detailed video in which I have explained all types of parameters. You can go and check out this all my videos. Those playlist is very important. I have discussed in very detail each concepts of the Revit. Okay, and also if you are aware about the project parameters, we are having total 4 parameter system: project, family, shared, global. Global is the only one parameter that cannot be used in the text, that cannot be used in the schedule. Okay, so here, so one hint is already we have get from the questions. That question is already, it is saying it can neither be accessed in the element, okay, and cannot be accessed in the schedules also. So we have already we are already having a one hint. And the second that question is asking, this parameter can report value of one parameter to another parameter. So we will be seeing one example here. Let's say this is our project, then we are having one table here. Okay, I will show you one example. We are having one table here. Okay, so this room we are having a study table, and if I go to type parameters here, we are having height, length, width. Okay, so if you want this family parameter, that is type parameter, if you want to tie this parameter to some different another parameter that you have created or that you want to create now, then you can simply click here on this associated global parameter option will be available there. So each parameters you can associate or mapped with any of the global parameter value. Let's say this height, now you will be controlling, you don't want to go and change in the families again, so you can simply create one global parameter. Let's say for now I am giving it as a global height new parameter something. Okay, dimension. Okay, now you will be controlling the height with the help of global height new parameter. Okay, understood. Apply. Okay, now let's select this table. Understood this. And again we'll be going to edit type here. Now we have to search for the parameters that we have here mapped with it. So if you go here, edit this one. Understood here. Okay, so from here you are mapping the value. Okay, the height will be taken from the global height new parameter. Now to change the value of this global height parameter, you have to go to manage. Here you will be seeing all types of parameter options here. So you will be simply clicking on the global parameter and you will be changing the height from here. So let me show you in the 3D it is affecting or not. So we have selected the table here, hi. Now we will be going to manage global parameters, then we'll be changing the global height new parameter, and it will automatically change the height parameter of this table. Let's say for now I am taking it as a 4 feet. Okay, so you can see height is updated here. So now we are changing the global parameter. Okay, we are not changing the height parameter inside the family. So because we have already mapped, that's why it is controlling from the global parameter, this height parameter of this table. Understood? So the answer for this question number 8 is global parameter. Next question, identify the image options. है आपके पास शो एनालिटिकल मॉडल, शो वर्क प्लेन एंड रिवेल हिडन एलिमेंट. सो बेसिकली ये जो आइडेंटिफाई इमेज हमारे सामने है, दिस वन इज शो वर्क प्लेन. सो वेन एवर यू आर वर्किंग इन एनी plan view, section view, or any kind of your we can say 3D view you are working, you will be having work plane. Okay, every view having a work plane. So if you want to show, let's say which plane is right now at the main work plane for this 3D view, if you want to check, then you can go to architectural. Here you will be simply clicking on the show, so it will show you one simple work plane here. If you able to view clearly this view plane. Okay, so if I will be checking the levels here. Okay, let me turn on the levels of the building. So we are having this work plane based on the ground floor level. Okay, so whatever now I am creating here, whatever wall I will be creating here, whatever element I will be placing here, it will be placed on the level 0 ground floor, because my work plane right now is on the level 0. So you can change the work plane as per your requirement. Okay, and so this is the work plane. About the work plane, and you can again turn off this one with the help of show. Okay, so for this one we are having an answer for the ninth question, show work plane, this one. Understood? So the image is also very clear. Next question is, in which tab match line comes under? Okay, so match line basically will be coming under the view tab. So whenever you are going to this view tab here, you will be having an option for the match line. Okay, understood? So you will be seeing here match line option. So basically to see the match line option, to use that match line, you have to go to the plan views, not into the 3D views. Okay, so here you can see we are having a match line, and different options are also there. You can having the title block, revision. Okay, then we are having the view reference, viewport. Okay, then we are having a guide grid options also available here. Understood? So we are having different options available here, and match line option here. Okay, so you can utilize this match line option here, and you can create the match line as per your requirement. Understood? You can create the match line, you can divide the building in different zones. Let's say if you want to name this zone as a Z1, this one as a Z2, this one as a Z3, so you can utilize the match line feature here. Understood? So this dash type of line will be available. Also you can change this line style pattern as per your requirement. Okay, so here in the manage you are having an option to change the additional. Here in the line style you can change the line style for the match line. Okay, so basically answer for this question is match line comes under which tab? You will be answering view. Next question we are having here, the icon is related to same. Again this icon you have to check in your collaboration tab. This icon is for select link for the coordination review. So if you are working in the collaborate tab here, you are having some COBie monitor icons, some coordination review icons. So this coordination review icon select link is available, that is asking in this question. So basically what coordination review is doing, I will show you one example. What does the coordination review mean? Let me turn on the links again here, then I will show you one example. Whenever we are doing a COBie monitor any grid or any element from any other link, let's say this is our water supply file and this is our HVAC file. We are having some units on the roof, and I want to copy this outdoor unit into my water supply unit, into my water supply file. Okay, you can do this COBie monitor with the grids and level also. Okay, so let's say I am using this feature collaborate, and here I'll be using COBie monitor, select link. So this link HVAC I have selected. Understood? Now copy, I'm selecting this outdoor unit. Then here, sorry, I will be going again COBie monitor, select link, then copy this one, finish. Understood? This one we have copied. So now you can see we are having this same unit in our model also and in HVAC file also. Now what does coordination review will work here? So let me open the same HVAC file, and I will be shifting this outdoor unit in the HVAC file. So let me open the HVAC project here quickly. Open. Okay, so file is open. So what I will be doing, I will be shifting the same unit here in the HVAC file. This unit I have copied in the water supply file, but I am changing the location. Let's say I have changed the location here. I have given this file central. Okay, and again we will be going to our water supply file, and we will be reloading all the links, or for the particular link if you want to reload, you can reload that particular only. So I am reloading the HVAC file only. HVAC file I have to reload. This one reload. So you can see here Revit is showing you one error, that instance of link needs coordination review. So let's click OK now. Okay, so you can see in the HVAC file that we have shifted outdoor unit here, but in the plumbing file we have copied from the HVAC at the existing old location. Now if you go to collaborate coordination review, it will show you one report. Okay, so if you select a link, let's say if you have selected HVAC link, so it will show you from the HVAC whatever you have COBie monitor, only that item that you have COBie monitor. And if in the link from which link you have copied, if from that link they have shifted or adjusted that particular copied element in their link and it is not updated in your Revit current model, then it will show you an error. Okay, that the HVAC person has updated his location that you have copied earlier but you haven't still yet. So it will show you whatever they are changing, so you will be knowing exactly. Okay, let's say if you have copy monitored levels and if another person has changed the levels, okay, levels elevation, so this will show you an error. Okay, so you will be discussing with that person that I need to shift or not, or by mistake you have created or shifted. So the answer for this one, that icon, it is only asking for the icon, so it will be select link for coordination review. Next question, what is the plan view symbol? Okay, so if you go to Revit, we are having different kind of option to create views, that is floor plan, reflected ceiling plan, structure plan, area plan. Now it is asking for the symbol of plan view only, so you can see here. Okay, this is the plan view symbol. So if we'll be going to the same question, C is the answer. Okay, so this is the part 1 of the Revit interview question and answer. I hope I have explained you each question in very detail. If you like the video, don't forget to share, like and subscribe my channel. Okay, thanks for watching.